Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. In our last episode, we ended things off after having discovered the fate of Emily and killing the vampire that was responsible for killing her. I don't know. I mean, I'm still not sure if that was the right response. We knew that Emily wanted to become a vampire, so I believe she probably asked him to turn her into a vampire, and he said that for some reason the transformation didn't take, and she just kind of exploded. I don't know. He seemed like a very not a very nice person, as in he I think it was kind of obvious that he enjoyed the suffering of mortals and whatnot, so we didn't believe his story and just did him in. And then I loaded the game and here I am. Oh, right. I think we actually started a little bit of ways from where I left off, maybe? Because I think I was over that side, though I could be wrong. I think maybe I just like quit the game in a different location, or I don't know. Doesn't matter. We found Emily, and now we're gonna talk to Charlotte and tell her that her friend be dead. After her friend be wanting to have become a vampire?
His name. You cannot forget his name.
What the fuck? Hello?
This disgusting.
What are you?
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
Apparently she's healthy. I guess then that means there's no issues with you eating rats? Eat away, miss. Except your one eye is really bloodshot. What the hell? Have you been maybe smoking the devil's lettuce and only breathing it into one lung? That would explain it, right? Obviously that's how science works.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
Besides eating rats.
I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
That's weird.
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
Ah, yes, the three horsemen of the apocalypse, right? Pestilence, death, and the lesser-known little brother, suffering. Right? Obviously.
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Really?
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Hey, Jonathan, maybe she has this thirst for blood.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
Well, at least she remembers that I'm a doctor. What is it that we know about her? Karina only has incoherent speech when speaking about what happened to her. Okay.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
Infection. Infection. The rats carry it, I heard. Rats. Rats, rats. Many rats around that big house. Funny smell, too. Dead flesh.
And where is this house?
West of the park. Not very far. A big house with no sound, no light, no life left.
Huh, interesting. I don't know if her word is anything to go by.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
But I don't know. I feel like in these cases sometimes the ones who have kind of more or less lost it might be the ones to listen to. So she has no social circles, no relationships in her social circles. So I think the rest of the hints we might have to get by observing her. Perhaps she is onto something? Let's tail her a little bit. Maybe she can lead us to something juicy. Not rats though. I am... Well, I mean, I could do with a little bit of a rat pumping myself right about now, but I feel like maybe... What is she doing? I guess she's just looking for rats or something. Alright, that's great. Can we go down there? I don't think we can. I think we have to, like, maybe go through the other way or something? Is there an actual other way to get in through? No, I don't think so. Huh. I wonder if she's, like, becoming a scout. What? Okay. You've discovered something about her. Aha. Okay, Karina Billow, why don't you go down and do your thing, and then I'm assuming I'm going to watch you from up here like a gigantic pervert. Because that's what perverts do, is they watch people whilst they have the high ground and thus the winning advantage in a lightsaber duel. They watch people whilst dressed in elegant clothes and sporting a rather fashionable haircut, perhaps?
You make me sick, you juicy warm treat. Damn it! Oh my, what have we got here? A dead rat. Oh, so gross, so tempting. Eternal life through the blood of the lesser beasts, he said. Oh, dear God, help me. Save me, for I can't stand what I've become.
I think she may be schizophrenic. Karina feels the urge to eat live rats. Well, I mean, I thought we kind of knew that already when she kept describing rats as being tasty and delicious and so good to eat, or whatever. Hey, can I go in there? Oh, look, there's some boxes I can loot. Oh, Karina. Come on. Here, let's talk, you and I.
Tasty rat.
Yep. Personal questions.
Why do you eat rats, Karina?
Their flesh contains the path to immortality. I have to eat them all if I want to live. Help me. Please. Make it stop.
I don't know if I can, miss. You have been tricked, forced to play a disgusting game. I don't know how to save you.
Kill me then, Doctor. Take my life. I beg you.
I won't interfere with another econ. I can't do that. That's what you want. Maybe... I wonder if... I don't want to kill her.
I won't interfere with another econ's game, Miss Billow. You're someone else's prey.
Then you are as cruel as he is. You are as wicked as he is. You're a monster!
I don't know if I made the right choice there. I mean, I picked that option because I felt like Maybe someone from the Ascalon Club is doing this to her, and I don't want to, like, upset them or anything. I don't know if that's really a thing.
Goodbye, Miss Billow.
I hope I didn't make the wrong choice. But at least I didn't fail a hint. So at least there's that, but I also didn't gain one, but I think if you just don't gain a hint, then that's fine. Whoa, what is this?
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
Oh, level 28. Okay, they are pretty high level. Let's not tussle with them. Not yet anyways. We'll come back for those gits later. But for now, let's explore more of the West End, because it turns out that there are still people that we haven't met. Which I guess isn't all that surprising, considering that I could have, like, garnered that information just from looking at my thing. Now I do wanna... Whoa, who the hell is this? Hello? Sir with a ridiculous mustache and, whoa, facial hair, as well as a top hat. Nice. Gotta say, I like that top hat of yours, buddy.
Good evening, sir. Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit, it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
Okay. Calhoun Russell. He's apparently healthy.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand.
Thank you. It may be nothing, but I'll investigate anyway. Where do they live?
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north of the railway bridge. There is a courtyard, if I remember rightly.
That's the second time someone has mentioned the McPhersons. Alright.
What can you tell me about this place?
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city. I'd be glad to share the address if you want.
Finding a good restaurant? Is that really all that interests you?
Oh, I have many passions, but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
At first I heard teat, as in like maybe he rubs delicate meats all over his nipples, and then gently lets it slide down his stomach in a weird sexual way, maybe, I don't know. I'm not here to judge.
I must confess, I have quite specific tastes when it comes to nutrition.
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an intriguing table, please share the address.
All right, sure. Surprise for the London's lone gourmet. Huh.
How is the situation in this part of town?
Life is good and peaceful. We're lucky to live in such an era of progress and wonders.
Are you not concerned about the epidemic?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
It's false. Don't be naive. Are you that blind?
You cannot expect the newspapers to expose the truth while the war is still raging. I can assure you that the situation here is desperate.
Well, that's news then. But I can't believe that things are that bad. Are you sure you're not exaggerating a bit? For the thrill of it?
Obviously. Obviously an exaggeration. Is it not late hour for trade? Okay.
Is it not a little too late to be trading?
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating characters.
But, I mean, like, is it really the fascinating characters that you want from trade? Is that what merchants are really looking for? Fascinating character from their customers? Don't they just want their customers? I don't know. I mean, I've worked in retail. And every time I've prayed that the person that I'm dealing with was not in fact a fascinating character, but rather someone who would shut the fuck up, buy their stuff, and get the fuck out of my place. That's kind of been my experience in retail. But, you know.
But what about the epidemic? The bombs and raids? and all the random violence.
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a bomb must fall on my shop, then I'll be there to hear it falling.
Well, they say you never hear the one that gets you, so...
So you prefer to work at night?
Oh, I also enjoy a sunny day like everybody else. But the night always has a certain je ne sais quoi of its own.
Alright, fair enough. I mean, the night air is rather brisk, and I do prefer it myself, but you know.
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my parents died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
Really? But you seem to be such a pleasant and sociable fellow.
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't ever be shared.
You sure about that? I mean, I feel like in this day and age, a lot of people like to share ecstasy, or at least, you know.
London's lone gourmet. What a strange title.
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic, and I kept it.
Huh. Food critic, eh? Alright, anything else that we can garner? I guess not. Alright, let's see what you have to trade.
I may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
Fantastic. He's got a couple of good handle parts, which I may actually purchase. How many do I have right now? I have 2. I believe I might need 6 or so in order to upgrade my mace to the full. So I guess we might as well buy it. Yeah, we'll get both. Tiny good handle part. You know what? I'll buy that too. Although, I feel like I maybe have wasted money. I'm hoping not, but I guess we'll see. Alright, do we need to maybe observe him? Perhaps? Hey, can I loot your strong box here? Do you mind if I go through your stuff? It's for medical purposes. Are you just leaving your shop while a customer's still in here? Oh no, he's just going for a smoke or something.
Such a long time since I last went.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, I know of other people who have gone to the theater whilst wearing a top hat. Things did not end well for him. Just saying, spoiler alert and all that stuff. Okay, so I think... Yes, there you are. Your
Good
friend be
evening,
dead.
Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you.
Yep, your friend be dead.
I have found out what happened to your friend, Emily.
I can handle the truth. There's no need to hide the bloody details.
Your friend was planning to become a vampire. She thought she'd met an honest one and made a deal with him. Unfortunately, Emily did not survive the process.
My mother told me many times about the risks of being turned. I often suspected she exaggerated the danger to avoid me being tempted.
No, the risk is real. Have you any idea what a body has to endure to become an organism entirely consumed by its need to process and recombine blood?
I should never have talked to Emily about vampires. I never thought she'd actually try it without me. Thank you, sir. Here, take this for your discretion.
Charlotte's steak. Too bad it's not like actual meat steak, but okay.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Let me guess,
Where is-
McPherson's.
It's the Mullaneys. A
Huh.
nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
The Mullaneys. McPherson's, Mullaneys.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
I'm
She's
starting
been
to sense a
quite busy these
pattern.
last few nights.
I get the feeling that this has to do with people whose surnames start with M. Mullaney, McPherson, McDingleton, McCortez of the Fabrosi variety, perhaps even. Okay, so we still have a lot of people that we need to meet. These two, those two, this dude, that dude, this dude, these two dudes. And we need to find an exceptional restaurant for Calhoun Russell. Okay. Also, where's that guy that I rescued? The Japanese dude. Like, where's he? Where's Kimura Tadao? No idea. But apparently, okay, maybe we should actually do the main quest and find the sources of infection. That might not be a bad idea. So one of them is... Actually, I'm basically equidistant from both of those sources now, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so Karina below, I don't know if I'll find out more about until maybe later. I wonder if I have to, like, observe her for another thing again. I feel like I've already observed her once, have I not? What is this?
I'm sure Kaloon Russell has no interest in such a conventional menu.
Oh, I see. We're actively... I guess we have to actually look for, look at signs or restaurants then. Interesting. Very interesting. So this thing is 40-something meters above me, which I'm assuming is this way then? I should be able to take these guys on, right? Hello, sir. I'm just here to, stun you with my gorgeous looks and, charisma.
The Lord commands you.
I beg your unbelievable pardon, you jerk nut. You dick nugget. Let me just... Excuse me? Unbelievable. So rude. Alright? That was very rude. I did not appreciate what you did there, good sir. But, thank you for letting me blast you in the ass. Can I loot your stuff? No. Unbelievable. What the hell? Alright. I feel like I'm kind of headed in the right direction. Although, judging by how high level these guys are, let's maybe be a little careful and try not to get my ass blasted. Excuse me? What'd you just say? Hey man! Whoa, buddy! Good grief, dude! Jeez, what an absolute jerk. That is very not nice. Very, very not nice. Here, let me heal up a little bit more before I bite your neck. There you go. Doesn't that feel a little better? There you go, buddy. Enjoy. Courtesy of Dr. Jonathan Reed, your friendly neighborhood vampire, and more importantly, doctor. And I prescribe you a nice hearty dose of death. Please don't call me in the morning. Sir, I'm gonna ask you to stop, alright? I don't appreciate you doing this. I understand why you're doing it, but still, I gotta advise you, not good for your health. See, I told you that was not good for your health. Now you're dead, because you didn't listen to me. That's what happens when you don't listen to me. And also, when you fire, what is that, like steam-powered stakes at my heart? What is this?
I cannot enter.
Okay. Is this one of the houses that they asked me to investigate? I feel like maybe. Some rats here, eh?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, come on. Haven't I been here before? What the hell? What a waste of blood.
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
Cleanse the first source of infection. Oh, so there's multiple sources of infection. Whoa, holy shit. Oh, my god, I had a genuine fright. Oh, that portrait, like, genuinely scared me. It is creepy. Look at its eyes. Oh my god. That is creepy. Oh. Ooh-wee. That was embarrassing. Well, thankfully I don't think I made much noise when that actually scared me, but, anyways. Alright, so ignoring that really creepy portrait, I guess there are multiple sources of the infection in this area, which kind of makes sense, but I thought with the relatively low infection, I kind of expected there to be only one major source of the infection around here, but I guess not. What is this? Right, something about Doris Fletcher. Got it, cool. I can read French. I just chose not to at that moment. Nope. Any more creepy portraits? No, not really that creepy. The other one was definitely creepy because of the lack of, well, clearly visible eyes. Hello, sir. What happened to your face?
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
Let me get a closer look at his face, John. Come on. Come on. You know you want me to. Come on, I'm a man of science. I need to know. I need to know what happened to his face. Ah, damn it. It's just not that textured. Got it. Cool, thanks. Alright. What am I led to believe? That people came in here, tore these people's buttholes asunder, and then just like, bam, they're infected? Or what? Doesn't really seem like a source of infection, though. What about you, good sir?
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
And probably very, very dead. And another duplicate portrait. Unbelievable. What the hell? Think a family this rich, they wouldn't be duplicating the portraits, but lo and behold, 2 portraits of the same. What is happening here? Doesn't appear to be anyone inside the house. Knock on wood. Another duplicate portrait. Wow. They really skimped out on the...
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent.
She's level 28. Hello? Can someone please come to my aid? LFG, looking for group. Need help in annihilating this lady who fancies herself a talented actress. Spoiler alert, she's not very talented. Though, I don't know, maybe she's a better actress than I am. There you go. Nice. I think we got her on the ropes, guys. That's right, Elsa. Elsa Mulaney. Let me tear your butthole asunder.
Such a radical mutation.
Oh God!
Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution?
Jeez, that was embarrassing. I forgot that these guys explode that way. Oops, my bad. All right, well, lesson learned. Even the named putrid scowls, or whatever the hell they're called, are capable of exploding and tearing my butthole asunder. Letter from the Fletcher Acting School. Dear Elsa, it's with the greatest joy that I confirm with you this letter your acceptance as a private student into my acting school. The little scene you had the kindness to perform for me last week convinced me that you have what it takes to be a real actress. Wit, stature, and courage. As a private student, you'll receive my personal training and coaching. During these intense sessions, you'll be invited to stay at the school, since I strongly believe in total immersion to expose the full potential of my students. So please remember to bring night attire and anything you may need to spend a week at my school. Yours sincerely, Doris Fletcher.
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher Acting School.
And what does that have to do with anything, Jonathan? I'm not aware of this Doris Fletcher Acting School. Now, I realize that she had a poster in her bedroom, or someone's bedroom, of Doris Fletcher or whatever, but, what, am I supposed to know who Doris Fletcher is exactly, or are you just making me feel like an idiot for not knowing, John? Which is it, buddy? Which is it? Okay, do I go this way? Oh my God. What the hell happened here? Hello, good sir. Hello. Are you tearing that poor fellow's butthole asunder? Did you have permission to tear that poor fellow's butthole asunder? Or are you just doing it out of the kindness of your heart? Bless you, good sir. Bless you. In your weak physique. Attaboy. What's your deal, buddy? No idea. Probably a, probably one of those, Garda Prewen dudes. Wait, isn't this where I went to get up there? Yeah, it is.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I guess for whatever reason there was a, maybe someone tried to follow me or something? Oh, I see what happened. Okay, so this guy came in here tailing me, thinking that I was up to no good, and he saw me zip up there, and he's like, oh, I can't believe my eyes. That handsome man. He just teleported up there with his coat all tangled up. I must tell him that his coat is all tangled up, and he looks like a fool. So he followed me here, and then the were-hedgehog saw him and his supple butt and decided to try to make love to him. But of course, this dude was not ready for the surprise butt sex, so he just died from shock. In the meantime, the werewolf, or the were-hedgehog rather, just went to town all over his dead body, and the white stuff that you see now before you is his jism, which he apparently tried to maybe wipe off. What a thoughtful young were-hedgehog that is now dead. Fantastic. Well, let's end the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow, and then we will probably explore the second source of the infection. Where is it exactly supposed to be? I thought this was the Mulaney's, wasn't it? Or whatever. But yeah, let's go to the second one in our next episode. Possibly. If not, then we'll try to do some more exploring and talk to some more people. Because we have only scratched like 1/3 of the surface here in the West End. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.